What is up, fellow Pyro Fanatics? It's Daddy28 here, and today I'm going to show you guys my first stash update for my July 4th, 2024 Firework stash. So it's been a while since I've actually posted a video on this channel. If I didn't post this video first, more than likely I'd already posted the ball shell comparison demo just recently. So first off, I do want to apologize for my long absence once again. I know I've been kind of making a habit of it the last couple of years. Unfortunately, it's kind of been out of my hands, mainly with some significant health issues, being in and out of the hospital. As you guys have already known, I've had a couple of procedures and even some surgeries done the last few years. So it's kind of been hard trying to, stay healthy and kind of stay committed to kind of posting videos on this channel full time. I make a promise to you guys I'm going to do what I can to keep this going, but if my health issues just kind of get to be a bit too much, it's pretty much going to be it is what it is. I may end up stopping posting videos altogether. I haven't decided that yet, but I'm definitely going to give it one more shot to at least try to make a habit of posting as many videos as possible because you guys deserve it. All my subscribers who've been with my channel up to this point, you guys definitely deserve better than I've been offering, so to speak, over the last few years. And to show my gratitude for that, I will be doing some giveaways up until the 4th of July. I'm hoping that I could do at least 3. We'll just have to kind of play it by ear and see what we're going to do. But first and foremost, let's get to the stash update real quick, just because I don't want to make this video too long. So I made my first pickup from American Fireworks, picked up a lot of 1.4 stuff, along with some 1.4 Pro items. But first, let's get to the 1.4 regular 1.4 consumer items first. All right, first off, we got Time Bomb by Supreme Fireworks, 18 shots. We got Minefields by Miracle, 25 shots. Pyro Freak by Miracle, it's a 12-shot cake. SWAT Team, 16 shot by Miracle. And next we got Restless Dead, 18 shot by Supreme. And Malice, which I believe is a 10-shot cake. Yep, 10-shot cake by Boom Wow. All right, up here, also kind of picked this up because I figured it'd be interesting, and plus it was pretty decent for the price. These are the Super 6 single-shot tubes by Keystone. You get 6 of them. All right, next we got some 200-gram cakes here. We got Independence by Sky Painter. I never heard of this brand, to be honest. And it's a 10-shot cake. And we got Snake Eyes by Miracle, a 9-shot cake, kind of like a triangle-shaped cake. Similar to Great Expectations. I think that was a triangle-shaped cake as well. Next, we got Calavera Katrina 21 shots by Black Scorpion. This is a very interesting brand. At least it caught my attention, especially on the pro level. I brought some pro items from that brand as well, and I definitely can't wait to see how they perform in person when I do my show this year. And next, we got Neon Rainbows 16 shots by Miracle. All right, next we got Mamba Forever by Winda. It's a 24-shot cake. Obviously, this cake is paying homage to the late, great Kobe Bryant. And next, we got Wild One by Miracle Fireworks. 9-shot cake. This is like a 200-gram version of a 9 on a board, so to speak. All right, back to the 500-gram cakes. We got Send It to the Max by Bright Star, 24 shots. I actually picked this cake up maybe a couple years ago, so I ended up getting it again because it was a very good cake from what I remember. It had a really nice howling comments to it, from what I remember correctly. All right, then next we got a couple of 500-gram cakes here, the same ones. We got For the Fallen, 49 shots by Black Scorpion. Very nice mix of effects in this one, so I got a couple of them, and I think one of them I'm going to be using in my musical. All right, up here we got a couple of assortments. First off, this one definitely caught my eye. This is actually not something that you see too often. This is a ground spinner assortment, so to speak. So you get 14 spinners total in this assortment. You get 4 large ones. You could see 2 of them up there through the window. And you get like 10 emoji-shaped spinners. I never really looked at the video for it. It caught my attention. I figured, ground spinners are really nice. And to see one in an assortment, and it was decently priced from what I remember, I figured I'd give it a shot. All right, next we picked up also a large assortment. Not a huge assortment, but like a decent size assortment. This was called Superload by Red Lantern. I think it's the first time I pick up an assortment from that brand. And you get like a whole bunch of variety of different 200-gram cakes, hybrid fountains, regular fountains, box fountains, and I think like 1 or 2 shell kits. I can't tell. I see the black box Red Lantern artillery shell kit in there. Hopefully it performs decent, but usually shell kits and assortments don't perform great, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see how these perform. All right, next we got actually another assortment down here, but this is more like a 200-gram cake assortment. It's called Crazy. I don't know why they have the Z and the E printed 3 times, but okay. You get 4 different 200-gram cakes, and each of them are 9 shots. I'm not going to go through what each cake is in this assortment right now. I mean, eventually I'm going to do an individual demo preview of this assortment. We'll unbox it and look at the cakes individually, and I'll let you guys know what comes in this assortment specifically. But for now, it's called Crazy, and it's by Miracle Fireworks. All right, up here we got a little small assortment that I intended to get for the kids. So the kids, some of the kids in my family are actually getting old enough to the point where I think I'm going to start introducing them to the wonderful world of being a pyrotechnician. And so I'm going to start them off kind of small, so to speak, and let them, light off fountains, mainly small items. It's called Tub of Wow, and it's by Monkey Mania. Caught my attention just for the simple fact that I kind of wanted to introduce some of the kids in my family to the wonderful world of lighting off fireworks. And what better way to do it than to do it safely and kind of like teaching a kid how to ride a bike, so to speak, but in very, very baby steps. A lot more baby steps than you would in riding a bike, so to speak. All right, next we got a 200-gram cake, I believe, either that or 350. I can't remember off the top of my head. This was called Blue Thunder, and it is by Sunwing, and I can't remember the number of shots because it's not listed on the front here, but no matter. We'll get to it later individually in a different video. Next, we got Captain Sam, 30 shots by Brothers. This is a daytime cake that has smoke, I believe, and it's like I guess you could say not a strong blockbuster, but it does have a blockbuster sound to it, so to speak, when it goes off. So it caught my attention, something to light off during the day, I guess, before the real show begins at night. All right, next we got a 500-gram cake by Miracle. It's called Blue Angels, and it's a 16-shot cake. And next we got a pair of 500-gram cakes. This one's called Neon Boom by Raccoon. 25 shots. It's a very nice neon effect. I definitely recommend this cake if you are into the neon effect. All right, next we got a 500-gram cake called Neon Orange by Winda. It's a 22-shot cake. And let me tell you, any company that can actually produce a quality orange effect in a cake it's a damn good company, let's just say that. And Winda's obviously one of the best at making cakes. So, it's such a difficult color to produce. Not too many companies do it because of how difficult it is, but from the video that I saw of this cake, it looked very, very, very nice. And I'm hoping the orange pops in person as it did in the video. All right, up here we got a Girandola by Brothers. This one's called Cleared for Takeoff. I believe this comes with a shell as well when it goes up, so it does have a report to it. It's not just a regular old Girandola that spins up. All right, next we got a 200-gram cake by Sunwing called Peep Show. It's a 16-shot cake. And back to the 500-gram cakes, we got Color Cascade by Winda. It's a 20-shot cake. And next we got Shoot This, 7 shots by T-Sky. And next we got Gemstone Jackpot by Black Scorpion, 25 shots. I remember Shogun produced a cake with the same name, same artwork, but it was like a longer cake, kind of like a rectangular version of cake, and it was angled, I believe. Not the same performance. This definitely performs differently, but it performed pretty good from what I remember, and I figured, just to kind of see the difference, so to speak, I wanted to pick it up and see how it performed compared to the Shogun version that I lit off a number of years back. All right, next we got Fantastic Beast, 16 shots by Winda. And up here we got the 3 7-shot cakes that are probably going to perform pretty similar. First we got Earth Shocker by Raccoon. And then we got Sniper King by Happy Family. And last but not least, we got War is Over, also by Happy Family. And again, all 3 of these cakes are 7-shot cakes, kind of similar to setup to the Honey Badger cake by World Class. All right, next we got a 500-gram cake by Tannerite. This is called Cannon Fire, and this is a 9-shot cake. All right, next we got Strategic Attack. I believe it's by Miracle, and it's 26 shots. All right, then for the last 500-gram cake here, we got Dan number 92. It's a 42-shot cake. I can't remember what brand this was or if it even had a brand. I'd have to kind of do an individual video on this cake to kind of give you guys more clear info on this cake specifically. All right, next we got a bunch of smaller items I picked up. We got some Roman candles here. This one's called Skull Popper. There's actually two versions of this. We got the 10-shot version up here, and this is the 8-shot version, and they're by Sunwing. And over here we got Neon Blast by Miracle. All right, next we got Dreamer. What's it called? Dreamer? Yep, Dreamer Candle. And this one is by Miracle. It's like a nice sorted pack of Roman candles. And next we got a pretty cool item here. This one's called Pinwheel Parade by Brothers. So this is pretty much like 4 wheels, 4 spinning wheels in one. And you hang the back stick over here off of something so that the wheels hang freely, and then you just essentially watch it go off. I think all 4 wheels go off at the same time, and it looks pretty cool. All right, over here we got a box of these I think it's a box of head bombs, but they're like 12 head bombs that are all fused together, and they don't all go off all at the same time. It's just like one at a time, I think. All right, over here we got some basically ball of crackers here. It's called Miracle Cannonball by Miracle. So essentially it's kind of like a jumbo, what you call a ball of crackers, and looks real nice. Kind of like a big ball of sparks that go off all at once. Definitely something entertaining. And over here we got some of these Air Color single shot tubes by Dominator. And inside over here we got a whole bunch of small items. I picked up some random items. So we got this really cool time lantern by Miracle. A friend of mine, Sticks and Stones, gave me one of these a couple years ago. Never even got a chance to demo it, but I figured when I demo it, I'd like one to keep, because these look pretty cool in person. So if you hold it in your hand, essentially, and you light it, and it's kind of like one of those old school tree sparklers that, you know, they're fused together and then they just spread out after they get to a certain point. Kind of looks cool. Similar to that, so to speak, but one that you hold in your hand, so to speak. So very nice item. All right, over here we got a spinner. I think this is the same spinner that is in this Zombie City assortment by Miracle, as you see here on the right. All right, over here we got some mag value spinning aerial spinners, like so circular spinners. They're kind of like helicopters in a way, and they have a nice report to them as well. Not loud, but for the effect, it looks real nice. All right, over here we got some mosquitoes or helicopters with reports. Called Super Cobra by Legend. Just a bunch of different stuff, mainly spinners and aerial spinners and ground spinners, essentially. I mean, I'll get to these items individually at some point. I don't want to go through the whole box because it's essentially a bunch of the same stuff. Got some icebergs. I think I picked these up last year. And that's pretty much it. I mean, I'm not going to try to bore you guys with the small stuff in this box and whatnot, so we'll just kind of roll with it as we go along when we get to this stuff. I'll do videos individually on each of these items in this box at some point. Also picked up some of these Thunder Snaps for the kids by Miracle. These are like the really loud ones, adult snaps. Alright, so over here in this bag, got a whole bunch of fuse. 2 types, essentially. We got the Perfect Fuse, which is the 10 seconds per foot. And we got Safety Fuse, which is like 20 seconds per foot. So I'm going to be doing giveaways for pretty much most of the fuse in this bag. So whatever giveaway I do, I'm going to give you guys the option to choose between the green fuse or the Perfect Fuse, or should I say the Visco Fuse and the Perfect Fuse, and whatever one the winner wants, that's what I'll send in the giveaway package. So stay tuned for those giveaways. I'll be doing videos for them pretty soon. Alright, so over here I also picked up some pro stuff. I'm not going to go deep into it, just to kind of show you guys real quick what I got here. I got some 200 gram cakes. This one's a really nice one, the Shimmering Crackling Gold Thunder King. Very nice cake with a very nice ending, that's all I'll say. Got some Wizard 1.4 Pro slices as well. And also got Ryakio. I never heard of that brand, but from the videos I saw, these slices were really, really nice. So definitely got these while they were in stock. They weren't in stock that long, but I was able to get a couple. Up here, got a couple of more, should I say 3 more 200 gram cakes. This one on the left over here, this is a daytime color smoke blockbuster cake. Similar to the, which cake one was? The Captain Sam cake. This is just a regular consumer cake, but also for daytime use, kind of like a blockbuster smoke cake with loud reports. Alright, so this over here is the cream of my 1.4 Pro collection for this year. So I was able to get these cakes from American while they were still in stock. They're not in stock anymore, and for obvious reasons. These are some really nice Blockbuster 1.4 Pro cakes. As you see here, this is a 200 gram version. This one's called Red, White, Blue Tails to Trueno. I'll leave that up to you guys to figure out what that means. But this is a 25-shot Blockbuster Pro cake, essentially. And I got a whole case of these. Specifically. And also, at the bottom here, I picked up a case of this 100-shot Red, White, and Blue Tails to Torino Instant Fire. Now, it's not like all 100 shots go up at once. It takes about 5 seconds for all the 100 shots to go off. So it's not like instant where all of them go up at once, but like they all go off within about, as it says here, a 5-second time span. So it's a very, very nice cake that really beats up the sky, so to speak. This is the one that I got a case of. Over here I picked up, this is a single piece one. It's called Multicolored Tails to Trino. It's a 100-shot Blockbuster cake as well, except it's a slower version. Goes off one at a time, and it takes 30 seconds for the entire cake to completely go off. Down here, I think it's a case of 25-shot fan cakes, and also some single shots over there. All right, so over here, we got some canister shells that I picked up that I will be including in my canister shell comparison demo for this year. Also picked up some canister shells last year. I only picked up like 6 or 7 different boxes. And I didn't do a comparison last year because I really didn't have too many shells to include, and I had a bunch of other comparisons I wanted to do. All right, so over here, we'll start off on the left. We got Ring of Honor by, I want to say this is Raccoon. Yep. And you get 6 shells in the kit. And over here we got Double Wow by T-Sky, 6-inch. These are double break shells. I will be doing a double break comparison as well. I started to notice that I've been getting a lot of these shells into my stash, some leftovers from previous years. So I'm figuring I'm going to throw some of these together and do a bit of a double break canister comparison to kind of make things interesting and see which one comes out the best performer, so to speak. All right, over here we got some canister shells. These are called the Dragon Strobe Smash by Sunwing. And on top over here we got some 1.4 Pro canister shells by Wizard. You get like 6 different effects, I believe. And that's all you get in the box. Like if you get like, I think this is all the only effects that they have. So I got a second box over here. So I got 12 shells total, but they're all the same effect. So it's pretty much 2 of the same effect. And I'll probably do an individual demo on these as well as including them in the comparison demo as well. All right, then down here, we got some Excalibur Platinums by World Class. Obviously, you can't have a comparison demo without the Excals. Next, we got some Scatter Bombs Swimming Star Tails 6-inch canisters by Winda. And over here, we got Double Bomber by Red Lantern. I think these are double break ball shells. And over here, we got some Nishiki Kimuro Rainfire shells by Winda, 5-inch. And over here, we got some Lucky Sevens, 7-inch shells by Dominator. Next, we got Double Thump. This is also a double break canister shell by Raccoon, 6-inch. And last but not least, I got a couple boxes of these Happy Face shells by Firehawk. Always wanted to get these shells, but they were always sold out, whether it was at WF Boom, I think, or American. Whenever they'd have them, I'd try to get them, but they'd always be sold out. So I picked up 2 boxes of these. All right, so that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed this first stash update for the 2024 fireworks season. Again, I apologize for the long absence on my part, but I'm back, and hopefully I could post as many videos as possible as I can for all you guys, and I will be doing some giveaways as well to kind of give you guys some sort of appreciation for sticking with me and sticking with my channel, and also as a sort of apology for all the absences over the last few years. All right, so that's pretty much it, and I will see you guys next time.